Don't disrupt our sovereignty. Iwuanyanwun warns IPOB and Oduduwa. Chief Emmanuel Iwuanyanwun, an elder statesman and member board of trustees, both of the People Democratic Party, PDP, has warned ethnic nationalities in the country agitating for separate sovereignty to detract their steps, contending that such agitations might expose the nation to internal ridicule and disdain. If we break up as a nation, it might provoke claims of wars with devastating consequences, as has been experienced by some nations, and this will diminish our image and status among the Committee of Nations. What we need to do is to a structure which will give the federation units some level of autonomy. The business mogul who spoke at a ceremony making the 60th Founders Day anniversary of the University of Nigeria (UNN) and his Iwuanyanwun's 78th birthday held in Owerri, the Imo State capital, said the time had come for Nigerians to work harder for the unity and prosperity of the nation, saying, "I do not support that we should break away from this country, else there will be wars." On the lingering insurgency in the country, Chief Iwuanyanwun, who is the grand patron of the University of Nigerian Alumni Association (UNI), as well as the chairman of the Imo State Council of Elders, tasked the federal government to ascertain if the insurgents were true Nigerians and the real reasons behind their ceaseless bloody operations for possible resolution. The elder statesman, who recalled with disrelish the genesis of 1967 to 1970 civil war in the country and its disastrous consequences, said, as one who saw it all, Philip Effiong, who was second in command to Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, said that Biafran was not defeated but only negotiated to surrender. "I fought the war and we were not defeated, and there was no victor and no vanquish." He also enjoined the federal government to go a step further in the fight against corruption. Thank you for listening to this news. Well, thank God you fought the war, and also you witnessed the war and you saw what happened during the war. But then I want to tell you, sir, that Biafrans are not fighting. They are not fighting to cause violence. Biafrans are fighting to gain freedom. They are fighting to gain that which truly belongs to them. Now, if truly you fought the war, what actually caused the war? What actually led to the war? Or what actually made the people of Biafrans to fight the war? If really you fought the war, what resulted to the war? What actually made Odumegwu Ojukwu to declare Biafran? If really you fought the war, what has warranted the Biafrans to be agitating is what actually led Odumegwu Ojukwu to declare Biafran Republic. Sir, will you hear me? Biafrans were agitated during Odumegwu Ojukwu's regime because of the too much humiliations, because of the too much intimidation, because of the too many anomalies that was going on there. So Odumegwu Ojukwu saw it and said, "No, Ndigbo cannot continue like this." That is why he said, "Let us go our own separate ways." But because Nigerian governments were so greedy and they don't want Ndigbo to go their own separate ways, that is why they now said, then Since you people want to go your separate ways, let us determine that with the war. But I want to tell you this, sir, that Biafrans, this present Biafran, will fight for their freedom without violence. Maybe you don't know that Biafran will be actualized without violence. You check it. All the things that have been happening in Nigeria concerning Biafran agitations and their freedom, are they not enough to cause war? Are they not enough to cause war? But why haven't they caused war? Because God has said that there will not be war, and there will not be war. Biafran will be actualized with a peaceful protest. The pronouncement of Biafran freedom will be done peacefully, and nobody will raise a voice or a weapon. My viewers, I tell you that all will be surprised the day Biafran will be actualized. See, the 1967 Biafran war did not actually pass the message to these present Biafrans, but also it prepared them for the task ahead. It gave them an insight of what they should likely be expecting. Now, look at the present Biafrans and their system. They saw what happened during the war, and because they don't want what happened during the war to repeat itself, what did they do? They came up with a different strategy entirely. And the strategy that they came up with ends up becoming a strategy that has earned them Biafran freedom up to this level. You understand? So there is no doubt, and there is no doubt that Biafran freedom is sure, and it is surely actualized. You understand, my viewers? So please, I don't know what your own comment concerning all that has just been said maybe, but please, you deem it fit to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.